Okay.
I am awesome. Don't ever forget it.
This family is just tops on our list. And we'd really like to thank the Valley Zoo as well for their generous offer of a venue to host this party so it could still be fun and family, and that's exactly what we all are. My name is Carolyn McKenzie, and I am Director for the Children's Miracle Network program at the Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation. My work is in supporting the activities of all Children's Miracle Network sponsors. So I work with people from all across Canada and raising money to create the best care possible in children's health. All money raised in Edmonton and Northern Alberta stays right with Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation. We were so very pleased to be included on this wonderful occasion. Maddie, you and your family have already given so much back to support other families who need the support of Stollery Children's Hospital. With over 240,000 patient contacts per year, and this includes patient stays, emergency visits, follow-up appointments, they know that everyone needs to keep Stollery state-of-the-art in medical care for kids. It takes all of us together to ensure our hospital remains world-class. So, Maddie and her family know personally the value of having this hospital to rely on. They have committed to give back in honor of all the Stollery kids. Most recently, they did a great fundraiser for Walmart Walk for Miracles, and they had a great group out there. They raised money, they walked the walk, they stayed for the party, and made new friends in Walmart. So, Walmart is one of our largest donors at Stollery. As a matter of fact, they've already given over $4 million since 2001. And they're And because of what they do for us, how much they care for the hospital, and for people like Maddie's family who want to help out too, we've asked some associates and Brent Boyd, District Manager for Walmart, to help with this little celebration. So Brent, if you wouldn't mind saying a few words.
Good morning, and thank you, Carolyn. It's a pleasure to be here. You know, there's many things that you do in your career that you say, you know, how do you get behind it? What do you do? We open stores. There's lots of things we do as a big company. But one of the things that's really a great pleasure is to be involved in events like this today. Walmart continually supports the community through our vendors, through our associates. If you look at our associates and you look at the biggest fundraising event that we have, it's really around the Children's Miracle Network. And here in the Edmonton and the Alberta market, it's really driven towards supporting the Stollery. We also take part in what's called a Champion Child program, and it's something that's very, very exciting. I had the opportunity to meet Drew. Drew, where are you? I know you're out here. Meet Drew last year, who was our Champion Child for last year, and his family. Talked to him this morning, just, you know, saying, how does it feel, Drew? How are things going? And had a pretty exciting year. Well, I'm pretty excited here this morning, along with you folks, and Maddie, you're wondering, what are these Walmart people doing here at my party? Well, actually, there's a little surprise for you that maybe you might not have been up to speed on yet, but actually, this is the time of year that we look at transferring the Champion Child. So Drew was our Champion Child for 2011-2012, and Maddie, you've been nominated as Champion Child for 2012-2013. And I'm sure that Drew will be able to fill you in with some of the details, and his family, what you can expect to experience over the next year, but it's going to be pretty exciting for you. Maddie, would you like to come up? Because I think we'd like you to say a few words at your party. Congratulations.
It's an honor to be chosen as the 2012 Walmart Champion Child and Stollery Children's Hospital Ambassador. I'm proud to be a representative for all the hundreds of children that will be treated there within the next year. The Stollery, with their specialized treatments and doctors, have managed to give me back the ability to be like any other kid. At 20 months old, I was diagnosed with juvenile rheumatoid arthritis by Dr. Ellsworth. Throughout the last 10 years, we have lots of experiences with the Stollery. Whether it was the emergency or being admitted to the ward, I knew I always received the best treatment possible. At first, like any normal 2-year-old, I was petrified. I had once been a chubby, happy baby, but my mom says within just a couple of months, everything changed. Everything hurt, I was crying a lot, and then I stopped walking. I lost a bunch of weight and was constantly covered in rash with very high fevers. After seeing lots of other doctors and no one being able to figure out what was wrong with me, I was then admitted to the Stollery. Dr. Ellsworth came into my hospital room, took one look at me, and she knew right away. Dr. Ellsworth can tell you she was not my best friend at first. I remember hiding from her under the hospital beds, hoping by some chance she wouldn't find me. She always did, though, thankfully. She's won me over since then, and now she's one of my favorite people in the world. Unlike many other kids at the Stollery, I have only been admitted there for short periods of time throughout the last 10 years. Now, my regular visits mean a trip up to the Unit 5F3 for my monthly infusion of the new arthritis drug called Orencia. The nurses there are so great. Every 28 days I see their smiling faces and I really appreciate their care and attention. Eventually we know that there will be another stay, as I've been told we will need to have hip replacement in the near future. In the meantime, I'll continue to live in the moment and enjoy being a kid. If I think about all the things that could go wrong, life sure wouldn't be as much fun as it is right now. I'll continue to play floor hockey and basketball and chase after my brothers and sister whenever I can. I'll deal with whatever happens when it happens. It is through the Stollery and their many specialized doctors like Dr. Ellsworth that I and all of the kids in Edmonton and surrounding areas are given the best medical care they can get. It's for every kid that comes to the hospital that I stand here, and I hope to make them as proud of me as I am of them. I thank the Walmart for all they do for hospitals across the country, and the Stollery for having faith in me to represent them, and everything they've done for me in the last 10 years. Thank you to Dr. Ellsworth for being such a great person and doctor, and thank you to all my family and friends for helping me get through all those horrible days and always being my cheer squad. You came today with no questions asked, just another way you've all shown how much you care. I love you.
Thank you so very much, Maddie. We are so proud to have you on our team for the next year. We have another special guest, Dr. Janet Ellsworth, your doctor, who would like to say a few words on your behalf.
So, as Maddie said, we've known each other for a long time. And I don't think you can probably remember a time when I wasn't part of your life, but I can remember when I met you for the first time. And, Madison, Mackenzie, Maddie were mad, as you often were back then. You're a big fan of mine, for sure. But over the years, I think we've gotten to be really good friends. And when I was asked if I could think of somebody who I thought might be an appropriate person to be the champion child for this year, Maddie was the first person who came into my mind, and I'm so happy that she's agreed to do it. She has a wonderful family who've been incredibly supportive, and I think although she's had some ups and downs in her disease, she's always been very positive. I think the biggest problems we've had have been when she's been sore and trying to keep her going in basketball, and I mean, nothing stops you. It's what impresses me about you the most, is that nothing stops you. We had the discussion with the orthopedic surgeons about whether she could jump and play field hockey and floor hockey, and basketball even with her bad hip, and it's always been a question of trying to get her to do more rather than less, and I'm really happy that we've been able to achieve that for the most part. Arthritis is a really tough disease for kids. We have lots of really great things that we can do to help people, but it's a hard disease that carries on with ups and downs for long periods of time, and so I'm hoping we'll have many more years that we'll know each other, but mostly in good health, I hope. And I'm really proud of you and all that you're going to be doing for the next year. I'll be enjoying watching. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ellsworth. All of us at the Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation truly embrace the addition of Maddie to our team as champion and do thank Walmart for sponsoring this very essential program. Our interim president and CEO, Sandy Chipchar, is here to express the foundation's thoughts.
Thanks, Carolyn. Thanks to everybody for coming out today. First, I just want to explain how important the Children's Miracle Network partnership is to the Stollery. The Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation and the Children's Miracle Network together bring a voice to the important work at the hospital. And together we're able to engage with national sponsors like Walmart, who not only give back to the community that we live in, but across Canada. And here in our community, Walmart has been tremendous supporters of the Stollery. We're very grateful to you for that. Through the Champion Child program, I'm blessed with meeting little ones like Maddie. And I will call you little because you're still a child. Maddie, I actually have a daughter close in age to you, and if she ever needed serious medical attention, I know that there's only one place I would take her, and that's the Stollery Children's Hospital. We are proud to have you as our champion child. I know you'll do a great job. And for Maddie to take on this role, it means the whole family has to commit. So Crystal, you're going to be busy over the next little while. And I want to thank your employer. I understand that Kurt Elchuk is here today. And LeaseLink Canada is where Maddie works. And they're giving us the gift of time because Crystal works. You're not working there yet. They're giving us the gift of Crystal's time. Maddie's not quite old enough to drive herself to the events, and as you know, we're going to have you out representing thousands of kids that go to the Stollery every day. And so thank you to LeaseLink for allowing Crystal to be part of the next year's events. I also want to thank Drew and his family. Drew, you've done a tremendous job for us, and I know your sisters have been there along the way to support you and participate, and you've just done a fantastic job. We're so grateful that you've been healthy, and you've been up for just about everything. I think you can do the Walmart cheer now, right? So thank you for the last year. Maddie, let's have some fun today. Let's get ready to celebrate the work that you're going to do in the next year. And together, we're going to bring more kids home. Thank you.
Thank you. And now I would like to give you the chance to meet an absolutely amazing guy who has represented Stollery Children's Hospital in his own style with a winning attitude and a smile you can't resist. Come on up here, Drew, and we'll say goodbye to our absolutely wonderful 2011-12 champion child. It's been a big year for you. Would you like to tell us maybe one or two things that were a highlight for you as champion child?
Yeah, it was really fun. Just all the trips and everything, and the walks and all the. It's hard to think. Yeah, it's lots of fun stuff.
So what trips did you go on?
Ottawa and Disney World. That was really good. Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, and just so you know, that is a perk of Champion Child. There is coming up very soon a trip to Ottawa to meet the Canadian champion children. There's one from every Children's Miracle Network across Canada, so that's 12 kids in all. And they get together and make friends and have fun, and then they all travel down to Disney World in Orlando and meet all the American champion kids. So there'll be 170 kids there all together with their families. And yes, in Canada, this is all sponsored by Walmart. So these kids get a great kickoff, make great friends, understand a lot more about what it is to be this child and how to represent their hospitals when they get home. So nice perk, Maddie. So with Drew here, Maddie, would you come back up? We have an official ceremony here. official champion headgear. So here we have an amazing champion child, our 2011-2012 champion child, Drew Hutch. Now he's going to transfer the honors over to our new champion child, Maddie. That's it for the official ceremony, but we know Maddie has a special friend here, and the zoo has made special arrangements for a very special guest to come and give her acknowledgements to Maddie. So is Lucy available?
What's the Lucy?
I didn't hide an elephant, but apparently
An elephant's coming. It's coming, Adam.
it's hiding behind the bushes, and now is she hiding?
You want this? Oh my goodness, they lost an elephant. Yeah, how do you lose one? Yes, no? No. Pretty better. Can you tell me the little sit beside Taylor? Go find that out.
Apparently Lucy and Maddie are kindred spirits, as Lucy has rheumatoid arthritis too, so.
No, I'll stand right here on the leg. It's, posing now. Stealing the show. They're making the sand.
So thank you so much to Lucy for joining the party. I would just like to say thank you so much for coming. This is just the beginning of the party. Walmart has supplied lots of yummy refreshments just over in the next tent, so please help yourselves. And there will be, I believe, they're trying to provide a special animal display or encounter soon, so there may be some more. And also just enjoy the zoo for the rest of the day. As long as you can stay, enjoy it all. Thank you so very much.
Who is so allergic to secret and then her